Today we'll be talking about Emboar, the final evolution of Tepig, who evolves into Pignite, who evolves at level 36. Emboar is also the second of two firefighting Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, the other being its pre-evolution Pignite, as well as being the final firefighting Pokemon, as of the filming of this, in general. It's also the first fire-type final evolution and third-stage Pokemon, and fighting-type final evolution and third-stage Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. Its previous PYC dates are July 10th, 1997, April 30th, 2000, February 19th, 2003, December 10th, 2005, September 30th, 2008, July 22nd, 2011, May 12th, 2014, March 2nd, 2017, December 22nd, 2019, and October 12th, 2022. As mentioned yesterday, for as odd of a theming as a wrestling pig is, it does work well to show off its fighting type, and definitely differs from the previous two lines, which focus more on martial arts-based fighting. Like Servine, Superior, and Pignite, since I didn't play the Gen 5 games, I learned about Emboar much later than Tepig. Because of the substitute videos, I most know Emboar as one of the Pokemon of Bianca, one of Ash's rivals in the Gen 5 era of the anime. I like Emboar's design and name. It's my favorite of the four, for now anyway, final forms of the Gen 5 starters. I'm excited to see what alternate form, whether that be a regional form or more likely a Mega Evolution, Emboar gets in Legends ZA, if any. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we're talking about Emboar, the Mega Fire Pig Pokemon, whose number is 0500. This is what it looks like. Its type is Fire Fighting, abilities Blaze, Reckless is its ability. Gender ratio is 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breeding is egg group field, hatch time 20 cycles. Height is 5'3" or 1.6 meters. Weight is 330.7 pounds or 150 kilograms. Base experience yield is 238. Leveling rate is medium slow. Yield is 3 in attack. Shape is that. Footprint is that. Pokedex color is red and base friendship is 70. Emboar is a dual type fire/fighting Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It evolves from Pignite starting at level 36. It is the final form of Tepig. Biology: Emboar is a bulky bipedal Pokemon with pig-like features. It has a red nose, large bushy black eyebrows, and 2 tusks protruding from its lower jaw. Constantly burning flames cover the front of its neck and shoulders. The fire beard comes from the body flame within its body. It has short legs and thick arms. Its arms have orange upper portions, while the legs have red upper portions. All of its limbs have black lower portions, with thin yellow lines where the upper and lower colors meet. These lines are straight on the arms and spiked on the legs. The arms have red lines around the wrists and tufts of fur on the elbows. The hands are tipped with 3 claws, while the feet have 2 claws. A large, dark horizontal stripe on the chest of Emboar has swirled yellow markings. Its small tail ends in a tuft of hair. Using the wreath of flames on its neck and shoulders, Emboar will set its hands on fire. It uses its power and speed to master fighting moves. This power can be increased when Emboar's neck flame intensifies. The more dire the situation is, the more excited Emboar becomes, to the point of enjoying itself. Though very tough and relentless when fighting, it shows deep affection for those it considers friends. It can also unleash powerful blasts of fire using only its nose and cloak its body in a fire to use many powerful attacks. Prior to Gen 8, Emboar and its pre-evolved forms were the only known Pokemon capable of learning the move Heat Crash. Evolution: Emboar evolves from Pignite and is the final form of Tepig, so Tepig, Pignite, Emboar. Game data and PC appearances: Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. Emboar is the area keeper of the Crag area. Pokedex entries in Gen 5. Black. It can throw a fire punch by setting its fists on fire with its fiery chin. It cares deeply about its friends. White. It has mastered fast and powerful fighting moves. It grows a beard of fire. Black 2 and White 2. A flaring beard of fire is proof that it is fired up. It is adept at using many different moves. In Gen 6, X is Black's entry. Y is White's entry. Omega Ruby is Black and X's entry. Alpha Sapphire is White and Y's entry. In Gen 9 Scarlet, the flames blazing deep inside Emboar's chest erupt vigorously from its chin, forming a beard of fire. Violet, the direr the situation, the more it seems to enjoy itself. The flames around its neck intensify too, increasing Emboar's power and speed. Emboar, the Blueberry Pokedex. So you've got a couple Emboar, a Pignite, and a Tepig, so it's a full evolutionary line image. Fans of the series know that I love a full evolutionary line image. Game locations, inside games, Emboar in Poke Park 2, Wonders Beyond. This. In events. Held items and events has the Choice Scarf 100% of the time. Stats, base stats, HP 110, attack 123, defense 65, special attack 100, and special defense and speed 65 for a total of 528. Type effectiveness, damage normally by normal, fighting, poison, rock, ghost, electric, dragon, and fairy. Weak to flying, ground, water, and psychic, all for double. Immune to nothing. Resistant to bug for a fourth. And steel, fire, grass, ice, and dark, all for half. Learn set by leveling up here, so we have these couple rems. They are by move reminder. So I'll mention these and then go down to whatever the level is, in this case 36. By move reminder, it gets endure and hammer arm. 38 assurance, 43 flamethrower, 50 head smash, 55 roar, and 62 flare blitz. By TM we're skipping. By breeding we're skipping. Nothing by prior evolution. Side game data, got all this. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond, in the Pokepark pad entry. He is the area keeper of the crag area. He is powerful yet gentle. Everybody in the area likes him. Got all this. Evolution data, Tepig, level 17. Pignite, level 36 Emboar. Sprites here, so a lot darker colors all around, like very, very darker colors. Yeah, blue, makes sense. The fire, and these become blue, and these, yeah, become this kind of blue. It slams its fist together is the change. Gen 6, get the models, much lighter colors. It becomes much more purple, interesting, in the flame. Huh. Yeah, pretty good adaptation, though. Very straight tail. Like, that might just be an animation, though. Gen 7. Not really. Its eyes get bigger, it looks like. The pupils, like the... Yeah, interesting. I guess more in line with the sprites, I guess. Homes. You get these models. Oh, very, like... color. Yeah, very interesting colors here for the shiny. In animation. Emboar in Pokemon the series, Black and White. Bianca's Emboar, the big one. Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 animated trailer. Emboar in the animated trailer. The manga. Emboar in Pokemon Adventures. Emboar in Pokemon Rebirth in the TCG. Trivia, I read this first point in the Superior video. In some games, the Pokedex states that Ember can throw a fire punch. However, this was first said in Pokemon Black, while Emboar was unable to learn the move Fire Punch until Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. In the Japanese version of the Pokedex entries, the Fire Punch is written as that. In the kanji version, the equivalent is that, except for the addition of a space. This is almost the same as that, the Japanese name, of Fire Punch. Similarly, the English Pokedex text mentions Fire Punch in lowercase, while moves like Fire Punch are written in the title case instead. Emboar appears in Pokemon Battle Chess BW version, along with Victini is the only piece that has its power raised when damaged. Also, along with Zoroark, Emboar doesn't behave like any traditional piece in chess. Emboar in Pokemon Battle Chess. Origin, Emboar is based on a boar. Additionally, Ken Sugimori has said that Tepig, Pignite, and Emboar were designed in a Chinese style, specifically mentioning the character of Zhang Fei from Romance of the Three Kingdoms as Emboar's inspiration. Zhang Fei was assassinated by his own subordinates and had his head severed and presented for the opposing faction, which may be alluded to in Emboar's design, as its head is separated from its body by a wreath of fire. The wreath of fire also resembles a cape or a scarf. Emboar may also be based on Zhu Baji, a pig demon from the Chinese tale Journey to the West. Superior, Emboar, and Samurot's evolutionary lines are collectively based on Western, Chinese, and Japanese culture respectively, to represent the diversity of the Unova region. Appearance-wise, Emboar looks much more like a wild boar with elements of a British saddleback in a wrestling singlet. The swirl pattern around its abdomen resembles the patterns on a ding or ancient Greek pottery. Emboar's fighting type might be a reference to war pigs, more specifically, incendiary pigs, a form of ancient warfare reported by a couple of Greek military writers. Name origin: Emboar may be a combination of ember, emperor, and boar. Embuo may be a combination of en, flame, buta, pig, bu, martial arts, bu, oink, O, king, and possibly ember and boar. And the languages, see also, references, external links. Let's move on. Now let's watch Emboar's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching the 14th movie. This scene exists in both versions of the film. In this film, Ash Ketchum, the main character, is telling companions Iris and Salon, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu, have come to Eindhoek Town, where they are participating in a contest where each person has a medallion, and if they lose the battle, they lose their medallion and they're out of the competition. Iris is using her Emolga for this fight. There is Emboar. I guess switching Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. I guess switching in a Pokemon was against the rules. I don't really know what that move was that made it switch. I'm assuming it's some sort of, like, stun and switch kind of move. I don't know. But anyway, that is Emboar's first scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Emboar. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. No percent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DVR fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain an Emboar. This is Emboar 4K wallpaper by Constanza AI. So this is AI image of Emboar. This is Feraligatr, Meganium, and Emboar Megaforms by Albert Wilson. So their version of what these megas would look like. This is probably released after it was announced what the 3 starters would be. Mega Evolution would be a big part of Pokemon Legends EA. This is Emboar back by Bloxables. Just a back sprite of Emboar. It might even be one of the official ones. This is Emboar anime by Gianluca Braveheart 10. So this image that's probably just the official stock art from the anime. This is commission number 11 by Albert Wilson. So we did this in one of the previous videos, or maybe a couple of them, but we could do it again. So we've got the Emboar mixed with Mamoswine here. This is a Tyranitar mixed with Nidoqueen and Aerodactyl. Fusion between the Rockruff line and Dubwool and Graveyard. This is Mudkip mixed with Tinkaton, with the hammer being a reference to Mega Swampert's arm. This is a fusion between Hisuian Gudra and Samurott. And this is a fusion between Decidueye and Corviknight. Very well done images. This is Emboar by Healoso 726 SP. This fun stylized Emboar here. This is In the Dungeon by Mark 331. This interesting image of an Emboar, I guess, as like, I'm guessing a prison guard for this Umbreon and Honchkrow. Oh, interesting. This is Emboar by Bloxables. I guess is the front sprite of the Emboar we saw earlier. This is the Mega Fire Pig Emboar by Waltonsaurus. This is fun, very stylized image of Emboar here, making a huge mess. And going crazy, it looks like. That's fun. This is Emboar by Ocarina. This is from 2013. This very well done painting of Emboar here. This is Fake Colossian Emboar by Santithur So how they might imagine a regional form of Emboar would look in Kalos in Pokemon Legends ZA. So it's a Fire Steel Pokemon and has a lot more steel elements. That's kind of fun. This is Team Lore, page 74 by Novern. So we did one of these comic pages a long while ago. But this is sort of just a random page anyway. Lore, thriving thorn, rose of the west, tolling omen. I have come to know your many names, but none have I heard that capture what you did that day. Lore, thief of the dawn, the rejoicer, the star, Lore, bearer of lies, betrayer, murderer. Tell me when you left us to burn that day, was it worth it? This is a Haxorus, by the way, talking. This is Lore, a Rose Raid, and an Emboar here in the background. Kuso, Starfire doesn't just burn, it sterilizes. Nothing will grow there for centuries to come. What you did killed more than just my people and our home. It killed the land. How did you find me here, Kuso? I thought if I would have known. You thought I perished, that I burned in the fiery torment you left for my family. Lore, what is he talking about? Interesting. This is Emboar by Zawis54. So we saw the Pignite one yesterday. It's kind of fun to see the evolved form here. Very well done. This is Regional Emboar, Electro Emboar by the Cartoon Bomb. So a fun version where it's an electric type instead. That's very fun. This is Emboar by Giant Behemoth. There's this collection of AI Emboar images here. We'll go through them all very quickly. We got this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is Hilda by Pie Pixie. It's this fun image of, I guess, Hilda the trainer with her Emboar. And the cool background effect they've added for this image. Yeah, very well done. This is Cultivation by Seito Kuatsu. So this interesting art here, I guess, of a trainer and his Emboar. I don't know who this is. Maybe it's one of the gym leaders or something. I got Sock and Throw here. Sort of fighting type Pokemon. Very well done. This is Team Lore page 66 by Novern. So we did this page in one of the previous videos. This is the page that I was referring to earlier. But we can do it again because this is supposed to be an Emboar. It has like a Tepig face for some reason. Anyway, Yuka stormed off to face this new threat because, while Lore didn't intend for any of this to happen, her trick had caused an unguarded section of the city to be breached. The ghost types around Asteria were more restless than most, constantly testing the city's defenses. They saw the brief opening and took it. Lore and us, once we heard the commotion, fought alongside everyone else that day. With the powerful presence of the guild leaders, the ghosts were quickly dispersed, chased back into the woods. No lives were lost, but some were injured, and some homes were destroyed. So I got a bunch of Pokemon here, and Abomasnow, Swampert, Electivire, Dewott, Ghastly, Mischievous, a few, Sableye, Braviary, Dragapult, Gorgeist. Furious, Yuka called for Lore's arrest. Arrest her! Mawile as well. But she evaded capture. We fled with her, leaving Asteria behind. Yes. Very well done. This is Mega Emboar by Zachary Blah. So, it's a fun idea of a Mega Emboar. Considering it's using, I think, the default trainer image for Gen 5, I think. This is probably not more recent, as it would probably use the Legends ZA trainer designs. Mega Emboar, the concept, ideas of design, Wild Hog, Bai, characteristics, bulky and rough, color theme, black. You can see this fun image, definitely more Wild Boar-like. Very well done. This is Colossian Emboar by RZ Gmon 200, another version, someone else's version of a Colossian Emboar. It's also a Fire Steel Pokemon. That's fun. Design, more beard. Looks to be more maybe voiced on Odin. That's fun. This is Emboar by Avisha. This nice painting of Emboar here. Looking very serious. This is Mega Emboar by Shad Drags, so their version of what a Mega Emboar might look like. Yeah, very well done. This is Emboar Regional by Elfallen GG, so a regional form of Emboar. They don't really specify the region, because they're very fun. This is 500 Emboar by Siege Evans. This nice drawing of an Emboar here, pumping its hand in the air. Very well done. That seems to be the end of the page of results, so move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. In the next official video in the series, I'll be talking about Oshawott. As always, this is in my proper outfit, and I'll see you tomorrow.